So I'm just going to do a quick kind of test here. So this is Aerofly FS. This is all you can fly. So like the furthest you could possibly fly would be like SFO to what's down here, San Diego. That's about it, right? Maybe is there something up here? Maybe Sacramento. Sacramento up there somewheres. You could probably go Sacramento to San Diego. So I'm just gonna start out. I'm gonna line up for San Fran, 28 right, and I'm just gonna clear the navigation out because that's just gonna confuse my. It's gonna confuse my autopilot. I will try to do this. So you have to like set your ILS. Like, see, it's already got me wanting to go. It's already wanting me to go around. So I'm just going to clear the route just to do this quick stream. Location. Did I get that right? 28 right. Pop my headphones in here for 1 second. I really should be going to bed. I have to go to work. But I just want to show this off a little bit because it's got some things that, you know, if we ever see these things in Infinite Flight's going to start beating desktop. I guess to get the best sim you could possibly get, you take what's good in aerofly and what's good about IF and merge them together. Hint, hint, devs, hint, hint. Okay, I'm going to use the A320 here. Yep. So, conditions, I'm going to just do that. Alright, make them like medium. Alright, yeah, I'll just do like low, right? Visibility high, right? Time. What time is it out now? So UTC -8. So 24 -8, 16. So this should be about sunset, I would guess, for this time of year. So, start off here. Hopefully this is still streaming. Yes, it is. I think I have this on joystick. Okay. So, if I jump into the captain's seat by here, so you can see the flight director. It's on speed, looking to capture the glide slope. It's not on autopilot. I don't know why the ILS approach isn't dialed in. Oh, because I didn't set it in my navigation, so I screwed up there. Navigation. San Fran. Nope, I don't want that. San Fran. 28 right. ILS. It still wants me to go make a dipsy-do here and go all the way around. So I can actually start the plane on the route here and set my altitude. Maybe like 3,000. Alright. And now if I hit start, watch, it's going to be doing 300 and something knots. See that? Taking the auto throttle out. You'll notice here it's telling me to decelerate. It's got alt star nav, which means 3,000 feet is set. Now, I don't know why that looks like that. That just switched. It's not even supposed to be like that. Okay, so if I hit route, right, you'll notice the thrust is in the climb detent. Alright, so I hit route, so it's going to descend now for some reason. So I've got 3,000. It's telling me decelerate.
2,500.
Still at 280. I don't even think, like, I can't even control the speed brakes right now. So if I look out the window, oh, I do have speed brakes up. Nope, the autopilot does. This co-pilot is just cooked in the head. There's no logic to it. You know, we're trying to get down here. I don't even have control right now. It's looking for 200. Why is that even?
400.
He's just going right into the ground.
300. 200. 150.
Oof. Like, that's how crazy it is that you can't figure it out. So if I go here and I go here, now it should be set up to land, theoretically speaking. Yes, okay, so glide slope, loc, cat 1, that's all Airbus, right? 1 FD2, auto thrust is engaged. If you'll notice, the speed's in purple, right? Purple is the managed or computer controlled speed, right? Flaps are full here, right? I gotta stick the thrust and climb. There we go, thrust climb. Now see, SRS go around track. So it thinks I want to go around. So now I can actually hit Copilot, hit root, and it's going to try to re-engage it, but we're too late, right? So if I just show you some of this here, right? So I'm going to climb now, right? Alright, I'm going to reset my speed. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to set my speed. Auto thrust is off. See how it says lever climb, more drag? Now watch this. When I hit the red bar, it's going to hit auto floor. Or A floor. Actually, it's going to keep building up my speed. So now it won't let me stall. See how it's pushing my nose over? It's going to hold me right there. Now if the thrust is in, right, and I do the same thing, see how it says more drag to get to the speed I want? If I go flaps up, and I just yank this thing, once I get to the red, it's going to hit A floor. If it can hit A floor. I don't know why this is doing this, but it worked for me earlier. Now, if you'll notice over here, right? Oh, the Copilot keeps setting flaps. You notice over here it's got the landing checklist, ECAM landing memo, no blue, right? So it's looking for gear down, spoilers armed, flaps full. I'm trying to get the A floor again. I got it on the A380, I think. But this guy is on crack and he keeps setting flaps, see? This just won't let me. Yeah, landing warning inhibit. That's also logic. He just keeps putting the flaps out. So we're just kind of going along here.
500. 400.
He's putting the gear down too. At any rate, you can do this with tilt, right? So I'm going to restart location, and I'm going to show you, try to show a landing. All right, there we go. All right, so speed's managed, thrust is good. Yep, lever climb. All right, speed green, glide slope loc. So now all I have to do is follow the flight director, keep it centered. All right, it's got the Airbus not the GPWS, the radar altitude there, 1100. Little low, right? Go take a look out the wing here. Copilot's view. Shows you the ECAM a little bit better. Now when you do put the gear down, it'll go to the wheel page, which is amazing. All right? And it's an Airbus. You really don't have to do much with it. Just keep it, little corrections. All right, little corrections. All right, I'm looking to line up the a little bit to the left here. Where did I want to go? Here, out the wing. Pretty good flaps. Like I said, the only thing the Copilot's just cooked in the head.
500.
A little high now, a little high. That's called a mode reversion.
400.
Right? I don't know why it didn't arm land for some reason.
200.
Yeah, it takes that mode away from me.
50, 40, 30, 20. Ten.
So if I play that back from a follow view, right? Probably a crap landing, but still figuring it out. The dynamics are pretty good. Just I don't know why, like, they won't let you control. They switched off the flight director, so I don't know what happened there. But anyways, here's my landing. Round out. Pulled the throttle back too early. Now watch the pitch up. See that pitch up? That's what you normally get. I mean, the brake sounds are kind of cheesy. Let me see if I use the A380. Will it do this for me? Let's see, 28, right? Okay, start. I'm gonna try to get to the Airbus fly-by-wire A floor. So here we are, configured, or not configured, I would say. Nope, configured. Whoa, buddy. I'll get back in the cockpit. Okay, it's looking for that thrust lever to be in climb, right? See, now it thinks I want to go around, right? So that calls for a go around there. So go around, gear up, flaps 2. Alright, try to get it going with the. Alright, let's see what we got out there. Over-rotated it. Looking for that F speed there. It is in climb. Alright, F speed coming up. Notice the flaps are down here because it's an A380. Alright. Now we're looking for S speed. And look at it's automatically setting S speed. Right, out star, out lock. Right, go out the window here. Flaps nothing. Notice the time it takes too. Graphics, I mean, outside, it's pretty good. Hop back in the cockpit. Alright. So my managed speed is green dot speed for the go around. If you see that little green dot there, that's what it is. Right? Unfortunately, you know, speed's in managed, right? So now, if I do this, see how it just pulled out? So if I hit root, most of the time, see it thinks I want 239 for the root. It's going to set the heading. See, I'm setting the speed back. Right? I'm going to keep green dot speed. Alt star. I mean, the reflections are good, but, I mean, do we really? It's got a cool kind of approach shot there. So I'm going to try to take this out over the water now. Got it in root here because I think he's trying to get back to the heading. But if I hit center, yep, there we go. Center vertical speed times 7. Right, I'm going to take it back out over the water. Alright, AP1's engaged. Alright, I just want to take it back out over the water. Out star. I mean, this is amazing. to have this on mobile. I never thought I would ever see this. So, with that being said, let's do a little Airbus testing here. To turn off the co-pilot, it's there, but notice the auto thrust stays on, right? Now, if I don't touch a thing here and just leave it, right, it should trim itself right out. That's an Airbus. You put it where you want it, right? So I'm going to try a right turn. I should not have to pull back at all on the stick. It should just stay there, right? That's Airbus fly-by-wire. You can go out to that first notch of bank there, that before the larger one, right? As long as I am pulling just like that, right? Okay, once I go past this, right, Airbus fly-by-wire logic. If I go past the 27 degrees of bank that I'm currently at, and I guess we can take a look outside. It's got the logo light on and everything. Look at that. No way to turn the landing lights off or anything either. Right? City's there. I mean, there's a lot of eye candy. Right? But she'll just go around in a circle right now if I don't touch a thing. Right? No, she started to climb up a little bit. That is against Airbus logic, right? So if I go further now, right, starts going. Now I have to put back pressure on to hold it up, hold that bank in, right? So this is 37 degrees of bank, right? And you can take it no further than 67 degrees of bank. That's it. That's all she wrote. But if I let go, the Airbus will bring you back to 27 degrees of bank, right? You do have to recover from that. Right? So, now let's try a little A-floor action. I mean, look at that. The flight directives are still on. It's flashing my speed. This barely touches my battery, by the way. So what I'm going to do now is head out over the water for a second. Right? I'm just going to give the old center heading and disconnect. No, heading never did center. There we go. So now that should be just on point with the flight director. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull straight up. And see? Look at that. See how it did that? A-floor. It's not going to let me go any higher than that, even though the plane probably could do it. And notice it's gone into A-floor here, right? So if I let go, it's going to automatically nose me back over. It's going to recover the speed and watch and just level the bank here. Now see, it's recovered from A-floor and it's in what's called toggle lock. So I got to bump the throttles forward and put them back into climb. You see it over here, right? They're in the climb detent. This is pretty amazing. So if I overspeed it, I don't know if I have enough altitude to try this one, but if I overspeed it, it should pull me right up. I don't know why the A320 refused to do A-floor for me. I don't know if I get enough for this. Okay. So let's see if it's got overspeed. Yep, look at that. That is true Airbus fly-by-wire right there. That's insane. And on mobile, of all things. So that's aerofly. Quick stream. Now, this is the 2019 version. I guess I could show the Boeing fans something real quick. Aircraft. The 737 has, it's a classic, it's a 500, so it doesn't have the digital display for the HSI. So if I just hit start, it should put me right where I was. Yep. Alright, thrust ref, heading hold, LNAV. Right, LNAV is white on the flight mode indicator, right, VNAV out. If I hit route here, it's going to heading select until it can capture the route. Alright, so let me go out and put a route in. Real quick, I'll do that. Alright, I'll just do add to route, or actually I'll do clear route. Right. Got to choose an airport first. And we'll go 28 right. And I could add Oceanside to the route, and it should pop in there. So now, if I hit start now, this is where some weird shit happens, right? Okay, so it's into LNAV now. You see you've got the LNAV track there. It wants us to be at 7,000 for some reason. It just sets these altitudes like on its own. Like I could try to fix that. See, if you notice this, when I hit the altitude less button, it's just saying, nope, you got to be at 7,000. Screw you, buddy. You know, obviously the best thing would be to have VNAV. Notice it's got the flaps 1 speed, so once you get below that, flaps down, you know, first notch of flaps will go down. But I can literally, so see, look at that. Same thing. I didn't show this on the Airbus, but look at that. It's got top of descent computed right there. Right? So it's going to climb us to 7,000, and the second we get back on the route, it's going to descend us. And somehow, in this version, it's actually respecting the 250 below 10. Right. Again, it's looking to capture the LNAV track. I don't know what ATT means. Attitude. That route's in. I think I can select speed here. Nope, I can't even select speed. When you've got the route programmed in, so there's top of descent. Just capture LNAV. It does this kind of weird thing. It always matches up the heading, which is what you're supposed to do anyways. I mean, look at those graphics. Those are pretty good. I'm not knocking anything in flight because we got global. And all this has got is Southern California. But the systems in this is what really amazes me, how they were able to do it on mobile. Another thing, it doesn't have the right engines on like the British Airways version of this plane, and it will fly you into a mountain if it thinks you should be at a lower altitude. Like I was playing over at San Jose down in the bay there, kind of just off the nose to where we're pointed, and yeah, so here's, you know, it's in vertical speed. It wants to descend to 2,000 like right now, but look at what's in front of us. You know what I mean? I believe on this one I can hit the speed brake. Can I? No. If it's en route, like the co-pilot handles everything, flaps, speed brake, the whole 9 yards. If I take it, I can't even take the speed over. So speed brake. No, not so much. So speed brake. Right. It's got nice wing flex. Right. That button just above this, above the fan view window there, surprised it doesn't have VNAV, so it's going to take us to the Oceanside VOR. I probably shouldn't have gone there. Like, it will fly you into this mountain because it thinks you should be below, and there's no terrain warning. So this is a problem. And again, look, it's dialing that speed back because we don't have VNAV. I don't think you can. No, you can't touch any. Nothing's working here yet. They said they might do it in the future. where things would be clickable. That's going to be close. Yeah, that's close. And I think the co-pilot has a... Yep, the co-pilot has the ILS.
2,500.
Yeah, look, he's trying to put flaps out now, I think. Or what did he do? Oh, no, he put some spoilers out. So let's see. Let's look out the window. That click you might have heard. He's putting spoilers out. So left base. Yeah, that's way too close. Eek. So there's a little problem there. But I mean, look at this, guys. You know. I mean, I'm kind of crippled without the flight path vector right now. Now, see, I can't even put on the. I should be able to. Yep, I can hit. So it just went into landing mode. He's starting to put the flaps out. See, he's putting the speed brakes back on his own. One really cool thing I saw was it does the it tucks the leading edge. Now he's got the gear down and everything before we're even ready. So if I go to route, he'll do this. Need this view for the nav display. And see, now for some reason it won't give me, once I hit that land thing, it won't give me the LNAV back. And it turns off my flight director for some strange reason. So, don't know what that's all about. But I'll just take it manual here and try to go ahead and land at Frisco. The auto thrust, I think, is going to stay in, yes? Yep, auto thrust stayed in. We're way out, 12 miles or so. Yeah, anyways, I gotta go to bed, but it's got some cool stuff up here. Worth checking out and playing around with, even if you just want to check things out. Again, like, be the best thing. So, that'll do. I don't want to do the